Number 1, we're trying to solve the equation. So we're trying to get x by itself. And to do that, we have the 8 that's in the way, and we have the 3 that's in the way. So somehow we need to get rid of these or move these to the other side. So what I'm going to do is I need to subtract 8 to get rid of it on that side, but to keep this legal, you need to also subtract 8 from the other side. So what that will give me is 3x on this side, and 50 minus 8 is 42. So then the only thing that's left in the way of x being by itself is that 3 that's being multiplied by the x. So if I divide both sides by 3, then that's going to leave me with x is equal to 14. Now, if you do want to check your work, which you don't have to, but if you wanted to, you should always be able to check it by plugging it back in to the original equation. So if I take 3 times 14 plus 8, and you can type that in on your calculator, then you get 50. And that's what was on the other side. So that does work. Let's move on to number 2. And on number 2, we have x's on both sides of the equation. So we actually only want x's on one side of the equation. And it doesn't really matter which side you go to. Some people like to always move their x's to the left. Some people always like to move their x's to the right. Some people don't care. So I'm going to move my x's to the left, meaning I want to subtract 9x from both sides. And that's going to give me negative 4x minus 2 is equal to 2. Then I want to still get x by itself. So if I add 2 to both sides, then it's going to be negative 4x is equal to 4. And if I divide both sides by negative 4, then x is going to be equal to negative 1. And let's look at number 3. I have a parentheses here. Now, actually, there's an implied 1 here, or negative 1. And you need to distribute that to both of those terms to get rid of the parentheses. So I have 5x minus 2x plus 8 is going to be equal to 35. And then if I combine like terms, I have 3x plus 8 is equal to 35. And then I need to solve for x. So I need to subtract 8 from both sides. And I have 3x is equal to 27. And then I need to divide both sides by 3. And x is going to be equal to 9.